Need some coins for that God Squad you've always wanted? Check out rockbottomcoins.com for cheap and fast coins. Use code ZIRK for 30% off your order.
The whole thing wobbin', wobbin'. When I come around, got the whole thing wobbin'.
What's going on, guys? It's Zirksee Maddne today with another YouTube video, and today I'm going to be giving you guys an updated list of the best players to use the 97 overall power pass on. Now, of course, we had a bunch of new team MVPs coming into the game. We've had some new Ultimate Legends coming into the game as well, so I figured now would be a perfect time to go over the best players to use the 97 overall power pass on. So, of course, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you guys drop a like on the vid, and, of course, hit that sub button down below, and comment down below if there's anyone that I don't mention. Comment them down below as to who you guys think you should also use the 97 overall power pass on. Currently, we only have one in the game, I believe, but maybe in the next, MUT level update, the next series, we'll get another one. So just keep that in mind. We might get a couple, but with the 97 overall power pass one is very important. And please, I say this every power pass video, write down who you have your power passes on, because say I give you guys a 97 overall player to use it on, you want to get them, but they also have a 90 or 91 overall, whatever, in their, power up progression, and you don't know where your power pass is at to use it on them, and you have to go spend 200k on a 90 overall player instead of using your power pass because you don't know what player you have it on. That sucks. So please write down exactly where your power passes are at. With that being said, let's get into it. So starting off the video, I think Tyreek Hill definitely deserves to still be on this list. Tyreek Hill is a beast. Now, of course, with Tyreek, he gets up to 99 speed, 93 jumping, 91 catching, 90 catching traffic, 89 spectacular catch with a 92 short, 90 medium, and 98 deep route running powered up. So 99 speed, 99 excel, 99 agility, plus human joystick. I currently still use my abilities on Tyreek Hill because he has human joystick, all the other abilities with 99 speed, 99 excel. That's great. I will say this, if Calvin Johnson was a 97, I'd probably put him on this list, maybe over Tyreek, because my Calvin's got 99 speed, whatever, but without needing any sort of chemistries, any sort of sprint or whatever, having a 99 speed wide receiver with human joystick is pretty dang big. Tyreek Hill has to be on the list. Now, 2 for 1 here at the same position, Eric Dickerson and Saquon Barkley. So this one kind of comes down to, what do you guys like to do with your running backs? I will say this. I've done gameplays with both of them. I also have a gameplay with Dalvin Cook. If you guys can go and check that video out. That one actually went up earlier today. Of all the running backs, though, it's definitely between Saquon and Eric Dickerson as to who is the best running back in the game. Personally, for me, I like Saquon better because he does have 99 speed, 99 acceleration on my team with all the chemistries and everything that I have on him. And he just seemed like that little bit more acceleration than he had. It really seemed to show up in the gameplay, him hitting the edge. However, if you're more of a trucker, maybe you want to go with Eric Dickerson. Now, personally, I don't even think that I even trucked one single time with Eric Dickerson in my gameplay with him. He's a great card. This one really comes down to, are you more of a juker or are you more of a trucker? And honestly, you might still want to go with Saquon. My personal preference here, Saquon Barkley, but I did want to throw Eric Dickerson in here, of course. He does have that X factor, which makes him available for the first 5 plays, basically guaranteed to break the first tackle attempt on any sort of run, which is insane. And in the gameplay, he definitely showed up because he had a really long touchdown off him just breaking a run right off the bat. So Dickerson, trucking style of back, 95 trucking. You could get that up to 99 with the right chemistries and everything like that. But personally, I like Saquon, but I want to put both of them on this list. Next up is going to be cornerbacks, and this was actually down to 2 players. I wanted to cut this between these two. One is Woodson, and the other one is actually Kyle Fuller. Now, the reason I'm going to tell you guys to actually, my personal opinion here, to use it on Woodson is because of what he can do in the run game. In terms of coverage stats, Kyle Fuller has 99 zone, which is insane, but Woodson has a 75 tackling. He also has got a block shed of a 64, which is one of the best in the game, and an 80 hit power, right? So 64 block shed. Kyle Fuller here has a 70 tackling, still really good, but the block shed is not even close. 45 compared to 64, that is a big difference. And the hit power is an 81. Really good hit power on Kyle Fuller, but I think because of what he can do in the run game, I'd rather go with Woodson between the 97 overall cornerbacks, but he does have 94 speed, 95 excel, 96 agility, 92 jumping, 93 play rec with a 95 man, 93 zone, 88 price. I did do a gameplay with him. I decided to take my power pass off of him. I actually had the 97 power pass, but now I have it on Saquon Barkley. I do plan to pick him back up once his card comes down a little bit more in price. I'll probably wait till this upcoming weekend because I'm not in urgent need of picking up a corner with how good mine are. But Rod played pretty good. I don't even think they even tested him at all in the gameplay. Like, that's how locked down he was. And he had a tackle in the run game. Very good against the run. So Rod Woodson, great coverage, good speed, good height, 6 feet tall. Not the tallest corner in the game, but 6 feet tall is still pretty good. And again, compared to Kyle Fuller, Fuller's really good. He's 6 feet tall as well. 94 speed, 95 excel, 99 zone. But I think the block shed really makes me want to go with Rod Woodson over Fuller. Now, without a doubt, if you guys need a coverage outside linebacker, 100% use your power pass on Fred Warner. I cannot say it enough. This card does not get talked about enough for how glitchy he actually is. Take a look at this, 6'3", 89 speed, 94 acceleration, 88 block shedding. And I know some people are going to say, well, what about Derrick Brooks? Trust me, I'll show you a comparison here. It's not even close. Fred Warner with that speed, that excel, 6'3", 88 block shed. But take a look at this, 77 catching, jumping is a 96. That is just insane. He also has got a zone of an 86, right? So if you power him up, he's going to be to 87 zone, get locked down. Maybe if John Madden comes, you can easily get that up to 90 zone coverage, which is pretty important for outside linebackers in general. 90 zone is pretty important in general. So Fred Warner, 89 speed, right? So Derrick Brooks, 88 speed, 89 excel. So you already noticed one more speed, way more acceleration, and the block shed of an 81 compared to Fred Warner, who has an 88, is pretty big. And they're both, I think they're both 6'3". I can double check on that, but Warner's 6'3" with a 96 jumping. Brooks is actually only 6 feet tall. I thought he was 6'3", with a jumping of 78. See the difference there? Much taller, way better jumping, way more athletic, better in the run game. Yes, I know that Derrick Brooks, I think, comes with 90 zone, like, base, which he does come with 90 zone. It's pretty good. But overall, better excel, taller, better block shed, better jumping, more athletic overall. Fred Warner is the pick here for your 97 pass. I know you can't use the 97 pass on Brooks, but I'm just saying, in comparison of these two outside linebackers, Warner's on another level. Now, someone I'm personally thinking about getting is Darren Waller. I currently have George Kittle at tight end, but if you take a look here, I mean, 6'6", with 92 speed. He also has 95 catching traffic, and a 97 spectacular catch. Now, I know some people might be kind of turned away because of the route running ability on him. It really just depends how you use him, but he has 78 run block as well, which is really, really good. Don't be fooled by Kittle only, having 88, because Tony G only has 67, so way better blocker than, say, Tony Gonzalez. Waller, I'm really, really thinking about picking up here. He does have 92 acceleration as well, and the jumping is a 91 with that 97 spectacular catch, and he's also got, an 87 spin move, 82 stiff arm. Darren Waller looks ridiculous. Now, someone that I recently got a gameplay with and someone I decided to keep was actually TJ Watt, because he impressed me a lot from the gameplay. Honestly, he played very, very good. You guys can see powered up, gets to 87 speed, 92 excel, 91 block shed, 99 finesse move, with an 81 strength, 89 tackling. Now, the difference is, right, I also am keeping Von Miller because I feel like Von may get another upgrade later down the year. I'm not sure if he will, but if he does, I'll probably switch back to Von Miller. TJ Watt, though, can definitely be an endgame type of card. Now, it really does look like Von is really, really comparable to TJ, but you can see here, acceleration if you power up TJ Watt, he'd be plus 3 acceleration over powered up Von Miller. He would then only be 1 less speed from Von as well. 1 less block shed, but he have a base of 99 finesse move. The tackling would be -2. Player could be the same strength, would be minus a little bit more. But when it comes to TJ as well, he can do both. When it comes to, pass rush and also dropping back into coverage, he's quite a bit better than Von. Take a look at the catching here, 56 compared to 45. The jumping is a 91 compared to an 83. And if you take a look down here at the zone coverage, he gets a 70, which isn't insane, but it's definitely a lot better than 54. And the hit power of a 92 compared to an 88. And I'd say from the gameplay, TJ Watt impressed me a lot, man. TJ Watt definitely impressed me a lot. So don't always look at the stats when it comes to these guys, but base 99 finesse move, acceleration's way better as well. In my opinion, he just played better than Von Miller usually does for me. I know the stats may look like Von is very, very comparable, but from the gameplay, Watt definitely impressed. Now, if you guys are looking for a left end, I definitely feel like DeMarcus Lawrence is probably the guy for you to use it on. Now, I have got Julius Peppers at left end because, of course, you can use your 96 pass if you want on Julius Peppers. I did make a video on that. I feel like there's some better players using it on just Peppers alone. But D-Law, 82 speed, 90 excel, 88 strength, and then he demolishes Julius Peppers and basically everything else. 91 tackling, 97 play rec, 95 block shed, 93 power move with a base of 98 finesse move. So he is really good when it comes to pass rushing, and also that 95 block shed is super good. Now, the only reason I've decided to keep Julius Peppers over DeMarcus Lawrence is strictly because of the speed, and having him in a QB spy is what I like to use Peppers for. I honestly use Peppers as a QB spy majority of the time, but if you have somebody else you would rather use in a QB spy over your defensive end, maybe you want to get TJ Watt, you have Von Miller, you have Lawrence Taylor, someone fast enough to keep up with Lamar Jackson's, the Michael Vicks of the world, then you can go ahead and keep D-Law as your pass rusher. For me, I literally just use Peppers basically as the QB spy, but D-Law to me, honestly, if I had someone else put in QB spy, I don't like to put Watt in them because I actually use my abilities on Watt and LT. I like to have them coming off the edge. I would probably pick up D-Law over Peppers. And currently a right end, in my opinion, still the best right end in the game is Aaron Donald. 85 speed, 92 excel, 99 strength with a 97 block shed, 98 power move, and 95 finesse move. I still believe this card is an end game card, so if you need a right end, and like I said, at this point in the game, using these power pass on players, you want to use them on someone you won't get rid of for the rest of the year. So anyone you use a 97 overall power pass on, they're going to be up to 98. You really don't need to pick up another player at that same position. So you guys can see Donald is one of those guys. I mean, I will not get a new right end all year long. There's no need to. With these stats, you don't need another right end. And the final player on this list is going to be Warren Sapp. Now, I truthfully don't use my defensive tackle a ton, but from what I have used him, he's been very good. So Warren Sapp, of course, got 81 speed at defensive tackle with 94 excel, 94 strength, 96 block shed, 96 power move, and a 94 finesse move. Now, of course, when I usually use him, it's because my opponent is just running the ball like crazy, and he's made some crazy plays. Now, I've played people that actually like to use I want to say the ability is called No Insiders on him, and honestly, it makes it just about impossible to run it up the middle because with him at DT, it's like an instant block shed if he has that No Insiders ability. So Warren Sapp, I really think is potentially another end game type of card. I mean, you're talking about an 81 speed DT with 96 block shed, 96 power move. You really don't need to upgrade anymore. Will there be some faster defensive tackles out later this year with 85 plus speed with similar block shed, similar power move? Yes, but are you really going to want to spend all those coins to pick up that next player? I don't really think it's worth it. I think I'll probably have Sapp the rest of the year. Maybe when Mean Joe gets another upgrade, and I don't even use my DT, so there's no need for me to have Mean Joe Green, but I'm just holding on to him until he gets his next upgrade, because maybe I'll upgrade, but he's going to have to be way better than Warren Sapp. So with that being said, guys, that is my list of the best players to use the 97 overall power passes on. Now, unfortunately, we don't have a ton of power-ups for the actual Team MVP players out currently, so if they end up getting some new power-ups for players like, you know, DJ Moore, Gardner Minshew, a bunch of those guys, there's a lot of players that definitely need some new power-ups. Maybe I'll remake this list if those guys get power-ups, because I will say there's a couple players I would probably put in this list. Little throw out here, I'd probably put in DJ Moore over Tyreek Hill if he does end up getting a power up, but we'll just have to see exactly what's going to happen with that. But with that being said, guys, I hope you did enjoy the video, and if you did, make sure you guys drop a like on the video, and of course hit that sub button down below. Comment down below who else you guys think you could use a 97 overall power pass besides the 10 players that I mentioned in this video, and let me know if you guys want me to go back and do any of the older power pass videos. Comment it down below. Hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys next time.